Thank you very much for joining us on CGTN. In the response to the fire, what aspects of the Hong Kong era government's efficient governance were demonstrated?
Well, I think immediately John Lee put three task force together, right? One was to think of rehousing, temporary housing for people. The second one was to think about financing what has to be done, what doesn't have to be done. And the third one was really investigation, to really put a committee together. When I look around the world, not many countries have done it. I mean, I can say, well, Grenfell Towers in London, in 1971. I mean, I think 70 people passed on, right? But it took them 2 years to investigate, and then finally, this year, 2025, after 5 years, they came up with a decision. U.S., same thing, a couple of fires. Fires happen in every city in the world. I mean, you had this year, in 2025, you had the big fires in Los Angeles, all the fires in the hillsides. Approximately 400 people passed on because of that, and so many houses were destroyed. And the beauty of the government, we're able to house 1,408 people who went into hostels and hotels, right? And then 2,700 people were put into temporary houses. And that was realistically in 2 to 3 days. Nowhere in the world will you find that efficiency. And so when you tell me about the government, they did an unbelievable job.
Despite the fire, the Legislative Council election was orderly and timely. So what kind of a message does this send to society and the international community?
In essence, it was supposed to be held on December 7th. But when the fire started, a week before that, or a few days before that, it was people, out of respect, candidates stopped canvassing. In general, everything went quiet. A lot of the economy quietened down because everybody wanted to respect. The problem was, if you delay it, then you go into Christmas, and then a lot of people go away for a holiday, and all that be a problem. What I was proud of was that we held the election on December 7th. The candidates, a few days before, did canvassing together, and so people can really judge before they vote for them. But many people decided they're going to go out and vote for their candidate. Things just continued, but in a very clever way, whereby we had the 3-day mourning, and after that, we now have a new LegCo coming up for January 1st. Government will continue. It'll improve the lives of the people, because that's what they do. And no, in general, it's business as usual, but still remembering, the fire. And now we have the investigative commission with the independent judge that'll come to find out what happened, who's responsible, and they will, get independently sentenced if they did something wrong.
You often mention the Lion Rock spirit, which symbolizes hard work, perseverance, adaptability, and Hong Kong's connection to support from the Greater Bay Area and, of course, the Chinese mainland. So how does this kind of a mutual help strengthen the spirit?
Well, I think that what the Lion Rock signifies is the can-do spirit. Can-do, everything is can-do. And that's what we love about the Lion Rock as a spirit, because Hong Kong, for those viewers that don't know, we have a Lion Rock out on Kowloon's side, and the rock is in shape of a lion's head. And that for years has been kind of a symbol of Hong Kong, the Lion Rock spirit. And so, you know, we happen to be lucky. The Greater Bay Area is something that China came up with about 5 or 6 years ago, and it's 11 cities, all within 1.5 hour radius by high-speed rail. The beauty of that area, the Greater Bay Area, has been noted as one of the top Greater Bay Areas in the world. You have 86 million people all living together, a GDP last year of $2.5 trillion US dollars, ninth largest GDP in the world, bigger than Italy, bigger than South Korea, bigger than many, many countries, and everyone's connected. Hong Kong, because of our one country, two systems, we're like the gateway to the Greater Bay Area. It's people with a lot of money who like to spend. And so I think again, we're the face of China and the face of the Greater Bay Area, which is part of China. And so I think that this signifies, you know, the speed of which and the efficiency of how we're able to handle this fire and what we've done for people, for the victims. And I think in the spirit of Hong Kong, everybody getting together to collect 3.5 billion Hong Kong dollars, that shows how people really united and really, really came to the rescue and came to help however they can.